welcome everyone to the Ronald Ebonian section. And today I'm going to teach you how to make a platformer game in Scratch. So here it is. It's the game where you have the obstacles to win, but it's actually an endless platform. So you can check in the comments below. Just going to be if you wanted to see this, you just type over there. Pause it if you want to write all of this. So first, make two sprites called player and a level. Now on the level, use when green flag clicked, go to X and Y's. I'll put this to 0. Then use switch costume to costume 1. Then make a variable called level number and press for all sprites. Delete the old variable. Then you set level to 1. Do not put it to 0. Use forever, and you switch costume to level number. Then on the player, before we do the code, make a block. Make a block called handle ground and put in boolean and name it moving up and press run without screen refresh. Now on to define handle moving up, use if then else. Wait, I'd like to see that. Oh, I forgot. Okay, sorry. And use repeat until. Sorry, everyone forgot. Put repeat until. Put not. Then use touching color black or any ground of your color of your level. So I'm going to use put moving up on the if then. And then use change y by -5. And then use change y by 1 on the else. Make two more variables. Make a first variable called in air for all sprites and use y velocity for all sprites. Hide both of these. Then you set in air to 0 and use change set y velocity to 0. Now we finished it. Now make another block called walk. I put the input and put steps and press run without screen refresh. Now I'm going to define walk steps, then use change x by steps. Then you set make a variable called ground left and press for all sprites. Then you set ground left to 0. Then put in repeat until. Then use OR operator. Put in equals to 8 then put ground left, and use put on the last I put not touching color black, then use change Y by 1, then use change ground left by 1. Beneath repeat until, just put if equals, put in 8 and ground left, then use change x by, put in multiplication, put in -1, put steps, then use change y by -8. Now on use when green flag clicked, show put any position of the player you want, and now use X. Now use set Y velocity to 0, and then use forever, and then use change Y velocity by -2. Motion, just drag change Y by Y velocity. Now I'm gonna use change in air by 1 and put in handle ground and put less, put in 0 and put in Y velocity in there. Now you want to put another one green flag clicked. Forever, put 2 if thens, then use left and right, left and right arrow press, then use walk. On the right arrow just put in 5 and use on the walk put in -5. Then use if, put in and put in key space press or any keys you want for it to jump. And then I'm going to use less than, put in 1, then put in 8. Wait, I forgot. I have to put in air by 8. I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. Now I'm gonna use set Y velocity to any number you want. I'm going to make it 19 so that you can jump over this. Now let's test it out. Now you can jump. Now we got a working jump. That can jump. Okay, what about 15? The more you hold on the key space press, the higher you jump. So that's looking good. $19. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now all we need to do is use if, put in OR operator. Now use equal less than on the first OR and the equals on the last OR. Then bring two X positions. I'll put that over there, and I'll put this over here. Now all I should do is use the X over there and put instead of negative into and not negative. So put 206 and make the same thing as over here. Okay, and then all we need to do is to go to X and Y's, then use change level number by 1. Then use if touching color, red, then restart back. You restart the position where you are. Let's check it out. Now I got a working platformer. If you want to make it faster, just high up. Just make them high. Okay, now it looks better. So it'll be extra easier. Okay, now we need to make new levels because we have only one level. So let's do this. I'm gonna right click and duplicate. Okay, and then the last level. Now I'm going to use this. Now we finished our platformer game, but we need one more effect for the player. We need to make him a trail. I'll see you later, and bye.